before we start the pod, I have to say, I'm a casual WWE fan, but Skatepun's an even more casual WWE.
Oh, 100%, big time.
Was that your only point?
Are you trying to make a point or anything?
No, I was just saying.
Are you trying to say that you're a bigger fan than Skatepun?
No, I'm just. I guess so.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like,
I would not put you in the same category.
Okay, yeah, so I'm just trying to make
Were you
myself
looking for validation from me?
because I just said I feel bad that I come off as such a casual fan a lot of the time, and then
I don't like that you get your wrestling consumption through TikTok.
yeah, I know. But that's also because I have too much ADD to sit down and watch it.
That's 100%.
Welcome back to the Second Round Podcast. It's your host, Matt Hags, joined by, to the right of me, Sauce Boss George, Jaylee Baby, our ADD, ADHD, QBG, LGBTQ friend, Mike the Bike. Mike the Bike. And Zach. It's another week. We got a full squad for the first time in a while because one man's done jumping out of the planes.
Hello.
And the other boys.
No ads.
No ads, yep. And the other boys are...
Fuck you, Miller Lite.
Drink a Bud Light, bitch.
The only ads we're doing is for SRP, baby.
SRP. And have a day, but Bob Does Sports is sick, so we'll take some of their fans.
That back.
No ads?
And for
No ads.
polka
Well,
dot
I'll put it
socks.
upside down.
No
I'll
ads.
go backwards.
Oh shit! What the fuck is this?
What's going
That's
on
my
here?
thing.
going on here?
Jill,
We gotta
that
have that
thing has
right.
been in every...
Brother.
Oh, okay, I'm
It
sorry.
was in the wrong direction.
Yep.
I thought you were saying that you
Oh,
never
no,
noticed
you
that.
can't go and get it back. This is a chaotic start already.
It's all
inside
good.
out. I could have
It's
put it
just
on
bad.
backwards.
This is a Bud Light hat.
You really liking Bud Light lately, huh?
I've started to get back on the train.
Oh, yeah? Ever since the
Well,
heat
it's-
kind of died down a little bit, hey?
No, it's like even when the heat was on, I was getting it. I was like,
I'm buying up all this cheap Bud
listen,
Light.
I was in Florida when it was happening, and it's like, oh, Miller Lite like $16.99, Bud Light $9.99 for fucking 18. Yeah, 18 of those like twist off like aluminum cans.
Oh, the platinums?
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
sick.
really?
Platinums get you
But
fucking
it wasn't.
going.
It wasn't even platinums. Like like
Oh,
the
the-
ones you
like
get
the-
from an MLB game,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
twist off, like
They're good.
18 for $9.99, man. Like
Man, that's so
it costs
fucking
that for a
highway
tall
robbery,
boy
man.
here.
Yeah,
Like,
it's crazy.
I'd be an alcoholic in the States.
It's amazing, though.
That's why they do it
There's
here.
more
Yeah.
alcoholics here, and our alcohol is extremely expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go to the States, well, I mean, there's alcohol all over the place.
They're all alcoholics.
Yeah.
but not
but-
nearly as
but like
much per capita.
Yeah, per capita, yeah. We literally have definitely the most alcoholics per capita ever.
But, like, real talk. I don't want to get into a massive...
And what's wrong with it?
No, nothing's wrong with it. But I don't want to get into a massive talk about, like, economics and shit. But, like, really and truly, why the fuck can't our beer be cheaper? Like, why does it have to be
Taxes.
so
Because they make too much money off it.
Because the liquor store is government owned and they make so much money.
Thanks, Justin.
Monopoly.
It's fucking disgraceful, man.
Imagine if all the convenience stores just kind of came together
It's like, fuck
and
you,
they're
we're not
like,
doing
"Fuck
it.
this, we're all fucking selling liquor. Fuck you, we're not getting a license. Fuck the likes of you." And every single convenience store started selling liquor, but they were just like, "Fuck, what do we do?"
Like illegal dispensaries. But
Yeah, like
Bud Light.
the weed shops, like back in the day when you couldn't buy weed legally, and they had like those like low key little fucking holes in the wall like dispensaries that you could go and get shit at.
Yeah.
But it's like that, but they're like all the convenience stores.
So basically, you're going back to the prohibition.
I was
but
gonna
it's still
say
legal.
we inadvertently start like our own
Yeah.
like prohibition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be nuts.
That would be fucking pretty dope, man.
I mean,
We
you
save
guys
so
wanna
much-
do it?
fucking take it anymore.
Start a
we save
movement.
so much money.
You want to do it? We could do it. We could
Well,
start
let's
up
not
our
talk
own
about it
convenience
on
What
store.
would we start a
Live
prohibition on?
TV.
Prohibition? Prostitutes.
What?
Pardon?
Legalize it. Amsterdam's sick. Fuck it. Not that I need them, but like still, I don't get like.
You're
probably
saying
make
you'd
it
run the
safer.
operation, we can make lots of money.
Yeah, we can
So
make
you
a
want
lot.
to be
Oh,
paid?
we would make.
You want
Can
to
you
be paid?
imagine if prostitution was legal here?
You make so much money.
Oh, dude.
Would you be out on the streets?
Me prostitute my own body?
No, I mean like if you were the head honcho.
Yeah.
If you were like
Are
Gator
you
in the
asking
operation.
me?
If you were Gator.
Are you asking if I think
Gator's big
anyone on
spinner
this
with
planet
jizz.
would pay to have sex with this?
Yeah.
They
No,
don't
no, no.
play no shit. You
That,
feel me?
That's not. That's what Jail's asking.
Gator
Yeah.
never been about that shit.
never.
Gator never been about that. Gator never been about playing no shit.
What the fuck is going on?
The answer is
They just started quoting other guys, and I had to jump in.
The answer is single me, yes to both. Non-single in a very, very happy relationship, which is current me, no to both. Okay, that's the vibe. Did you hear what I said?
No, me and Zach are too busy holding hands back here. Playing
I was
footsie.
looking straight at you, but I wasn't paying attention. I was holding Jill's hand. To be
Playing
honest.
footsies
I
with our
said
hands.
single me.
Yep.
Oh, don't get me started
Yes
on
to both.
footsies.
Yes to both. Yeah, we had a little footsie.
Don't-
Wait, so
moment.
you would
Don't-
be the head honcho and
we-
you would be a prostitute?
Yes.
I gotta cut in. We didn't have a footsies moment. I got assaulted by footsies. I got uncomfortably assaulted by footsies.
Well, you know
What
what's
happened?
really funny? Is
We're gonna
by
need a
that
backstory
point,
for this.
Yeah,
We're gonna need a
what
backstory for this.
Saturday night Leafs game at Josh's. I hadn't drank in a while, and I was in the mood to get really drunk, so I crushed 10 beer in probably about an hour and a half. And I don't remember the majority of the third period of the Leafs game or anything that happened in that time frame.
It was also April 20th.
It was also April 20th, so I popped 2 Eddies, which I don't do very often. But your boy, I popped 2 little caramels. So I was
I almost tried to get him to take the wheelchair. He was almost going to do it.
Yeah, like I would have been like
was no
He was going to
chocolate?
take a bit of it.
That would be so fun.
I would have been more cross-faded than me on the spinners, just fucking fading in and out. Like it would have been a whole thing. But yeah. So supposedly, according to Mike, because I don't remember this, I assaulted him with my feet.
Don't
Like,
victimize
just
me.
fucking.
Don't victim shame me.
There was
I'm just victimized.
the next day.
believe you.
Alex was Hags was destroying me in footsies. He's like, I couldn't get rid of him. It's like he was all over me.
I was trapped. It was like I was in the corner of a room all alone. You
Except
found
for you weren't all alone.
No.
You actually had 7 people standing right over
Yeah.
top of you, and they were all smacking you in the face at the same
and
time.
I'm trying to move.
They're all playing
And here's
drums in their
Rabs,
head.
and I'm like this on Rabs, trying to get out of the extreme footsies, and he's just petting me down. Fucking.
Did you make it with your own feet?
No, dude. here's the
I
thing.
thought you thought I was Jen for a bit, and then
can I say this?
and then I thought it was Jen, and then I got even more freaked out because I was like, does Jen think I'm Hags? Like, what's going on here?
So can I be honest?
Does Jen not know Hags' his feet by now?
Can I be honest, Mike? I have no recollection of you sitting next to me. To my memory, when I sat down in the corner of that couch, because for our viewers, it was a large L-shaped
sectional couch.
It's a sectional L-shaped
got an
couch.
L-shaped couch?
It's a beautiful.
You got a
couch.
new one.
You
It's
gotta
a
come
new
over.
couch.
And it's
It's
Oh,
nice. It's comfy.
Dude, jail.
It's a great couch.
We had 8 lads on
Great
that bad
milk
boy.
couch.
Oh, it was so
8.
good. It was so
8
good.
lads sat on it comfortably.
Where'd you
Yeah.
get that motherfucker?
David
Aside
Walsh
from
moved
Mike
away, and I
getting
like got it
attacked.
for like $1,000.
Besides Mike. Mike wasn't comfortable.
So to my memory,
I was attacked.
I was in the actual like the
You
full
were.
on V. Like if you
You
make
were
it a
right
V
in
with
the
it,
corner.
I was
You were right
in
on the
corner.
V.
You're right in the slot.
I remember Jen coming over and sitting here, and Rabs was there. At no point do I remember you ever being.
No, like Jen
in
was
this-
on the other side of you, and then it was Mike, and then it was
Yeah.
Rabs.
No, I remember her being
So
here.
he thinks he was playing footsies with Jen. He
I
was
don't-
trying
I
to.
remember
fucking-
her being here.
You don't know what
because
Jen's
you
feet
were
are.
to the
Yeah.
right.
My heart rate's
I
at
was to your
110.
right.
To my right.
I was waiting for the foot to
no,
slide
no,
up
no,
this
no.
way.
This
What I'm
isn't
saying
something
is-
that we need to sort out on the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than half the shit we usually talk about. I was here.
That's a book.
Zach was here. Jen was here, and Rabs was here. I have no recollection.
Mike was between Jen and Rabs for a lot of the night.
Yeah.
I don't remember that whatsoever.
Mike then
Yeah,
went
yeah.
on the end.
because I thought he was on
trying
the
to get away.
I
Yeah.
remember you in the
Trying to escape.
because and you were when you were on the end of the couch. Jess literally force fed you wheelchair. Like
It was
Yeah.
after the
shoved
rape.
it in your.
And I spit it out into
so
the
it was
washroom.
after this moment.
And I spit it out
Don't
into the
remember
washroom.
that. Okay, now
Right
I'm
in
on
the
track.
washroom, spit
Well,
it out.
I just want to say, hand up, hand up.
It's all
That's
good.
me. That's
all
on
good.
me.
It's all good.
Can't really come clean. It's just that's life.
Apology
No, you
accepted.
just did come clean. You did.
You did.
No,
You did
I
come
shouldn't
clean.
say come clean. Like I can't take it back. You know what I mean? Like I can't do
And
anything.
part of it was my fault too for not being able to speak up.
Well, I mean, you let him on.
Do you guys?
Yeah, I just let I let him think I was comfortable.
You were wearing a
when
really
I indeed
tight
was not
low-cut
comfortable.
dress. You
Yeah.
were wearing a really tight.
I was
low-cut
asking
dress.
for it.
Yeah,
Let's-
you were
let's-
asking for it.
Are you guys gonna kiss right now?
You kissed Tags on the cheek earlier in the night too.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I let him out of it.
Yeah, like you can't be teasing
It was
me.
a bit of a zoo
And
at my house.
Hags like slapped his ass.
My
They
feet
kinda looked at each other a little bit weird.
My feet were looking really good in the sock. So like,
yeah, that's fair. That's
Those
fair.
like tight socks on.
yeah,
Bet you some of our viewers wish they were there. I
Yeah.
mean, that's
That's a
real
fact.
life. That's a
That's-
fact.
Well, we were just
Well-known
fucking talking
fact.
about footsies for the last 8 minutes, so I'm
Yeah.
sure they're fucking well.
I hope you
already.
I hope you
They're
fucking
well
got
enough.
off
I
on
I
hope
know.
you liked it. We hope you liked that. Let us know in the
Fucking
comments if you
soaked.
liked
Imagine
it.
imagine these big old boys all over.
I got long ass toes.
You actually
man.
really do.
Like
Holy
my
fuck.
toes. Look at that shit. We're really pleading to our audience here
Put
right
your
now.
fucking foot down. Put your fucking foot down. I'm not having it.
A record 100 viewers.
We're gonna have a record video.
Holy
here.
Christ. You guys want to hear about skydiving?
Yeah, you wanna? Yeah, you jumped out of a plane or some bullshit.
I haven't seen you in like a month. I feel like.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know. Your life's been a lot more interesting than mine.
What
the
were you
past 3
doing?
months.
Bungee
3 weeks.
jumping or
shit,
scuba
man.
diving? Something like that, right?
Yeah, something like that. No, I went down to. For those of you who don't know, I went down to Dallas, Texas, the start of the month. I've been gone for like a long time.
3 weeks.
3 weeks
Yeah.
for sure.
It's
3.5 weeks.
Dude,
It was too long.
yeah, man. One thing that trip made me realize is that I don't want to move away from the boys, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, do you remember when you said that you'd like think about moving
Yeah.
away and living in a van by yourself?
Yeah, fuck that
No,
shit.
buddy.
How long did that like last before you got bored?
Like a week.
Yeah.
Dude, because there was fucking okay. So first off, I get there, like there was nothing to do. Like if you couldn't jump, and just a little bit of backstory too. I got there and I wanted to get a U-Haul because it was cheaper than getting a rental car. It was like $1,600 US to get a rental car.
Yeah,
and
it's
like
crazy.
fucking $500 to get a U-Haul. So I went to go pick up my pickup truck for the U-Haul, like just like regular cab truck. And because I had a Canadian driver's license, they were like, "No, you can't have one of those. We got to get you in a cube van." So, so I was just buzzing around Dallas in a fucking U-Haul cube van with nothing in the back of it.
that makes no sense.
No, well,
You'd think it would be easier for
opposite.
you to drive a normal pickup than a
That's,
Yeah.
what, that's
cube
what
van.
I. That's what I thought.
but so apparently U-Haul they lease those, so then they don't actually technically own them. So apparently they have to have some sort of law that states that
No,
you have to
that's
drive.
weird.
Yeah. Anyway, something stupid. Anyway, so I buzzed there and
hold on. They lease U-Haul pickup trucks off of who?
I guess Ford.
yeah, dealerships.
Well, they have like U-Haul decals all over them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Do you
but
repaint them?
It's just a wrap.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they just
You
wrap
peel
it.
that off in a
Continue.
second.
Continue.
They'll just get white trucks and then put the decals on them, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Try to steal my decals. Ford's like, those fucking fuckers.
You're right next.
So yeah, so you got your U-Haul, and what was the vibes going into it?
Oh man, vibes going into it are fucking high. I was just buzzing around on like a five lane highway, just like trying to find a good radio station, but everything down there is just country,
Which is good.
country.
See,
country.
what I like.
So
yeah,
like-
I
See,
enjoyed.
I did get to learn some new country songs, I think,
Yeah.
but no, anyway.
Can't wait for that. Not to jump ship here, but can't wait for that Post Malone Morgan Wallen song.
When
to
is
come
that
out.
coming out?
I
They've been
need
teasing
it.
that forever.
I've seen that all over TikTok.
I've
for the
seen
last,
every
like,
single.
month.
Yeah.
I know the words to that one part off by heart.
What's it called again?
It's
It
fucking.
Takes Two or-
no, it's I had I think it's either help or I had some help because it's like
I had some help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because he fucking threw that chair off a roof?
probably
That's
that
delayed?
that would may have put us a little small hiccup,
Yeah.
but his tour is fine. He's not doing jail time.
What
But anyways,
did what did happen
he
there?
found out that his fucking ex and like the mother of his child was getting married. They eloped and like got married. So he was drunk on a
Oh,
rooftop.
that's what
Yeah,
happened.
he was drunk
Oh,
on
I
a
feel bad
rooftop.
for
He was
him
drunk
now.
on a rooftop bar in Nashville. Got pissed and threw a chair, and it fell over the side and landed next to two cops. And nearly landed on him,
That's so
which is
fucked up.
reckless endangerment and shit. So he
Yeah.
got charged, but like
I feel
when
bad
you got,
for him
when you
now.
got
I thought
money,
he was
good
just-
lawyers.
I just thought he was
make
being a
that
drunk
away.
idiot.
No,
but, like,
supposedly it was that he found out that his baby mama fucking eloped and bailed.
that's
Oh,
sad.
dude, emotions were heated though.
Yeah,
Fuck.
emotions are
Who does it to Morgan Wallen?
I mean, if you think about it,
Maybe she got her
maybe
money,
it's the
man.
best of
Maybe-
both worlds. It's kind of the best of both worlds. Hear me
Got
out.
the fucking bag with the
You
kid.
get
Yeah.
you get the bag of Morgan Wallen because you're getting child support for the rest of your life, and then you can just go find another dude who's not on tour, probably cheating on you 24/7. Because let's be real,
I feel like if you talk to a judge where like the story is that she eloped with the kid, I feel like you should lose all rights to child fucking support.
That's what I
what do you
mean.
mean?
It's
Okay,
like
Josh, what do you think eloped means?
Like ran away and married someone else.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with their child. It's not like he's not allowed to see their
but
child
counter
anymore.
argument, if it's child support, why is she getting profit from the child
Oh,
support?
I am not saying that I think child
You get
support
child
in this
support
world is whack.
when you have the child.
I know, but
Yeah.
child support should
Wait.
only be funds for
yeah.
the child. It shouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I
shouldn't
Oh,
fund
totally
her at
agree,
all. Yeah,
but that's not how the world works.
I know. but
She's
that's-
gonna say she needs about $3 million a month in child support because the kid has adopted a certain lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's what happens. It's
Dude, I
fucked.
saw a TikTok. Not to give way too off track here, but I saw a TikTok where it was like
We were
some-
never on. It's
Yeah.
we're talking about fucking. Anyway, keep
no, hold on.
Dude,
I saw
at no point this only was on track when he said, "And we're back." It literally fucking stopped and went right.
it's
To be
chaotic.
fair,
and
when
been
have we
chaotic
ever
and
it's
been on
chaotic.
track?
Never,
We
never.
love it.
But it's always
Since episode
that's
1.
it. That's SRP.
We're on track when we introduced the podcast in episode 0.
Hate it or love it. I'm Raps MVP and I ain't going nowhere. So you can get to know me.
This but anyway, so this TikTok. They were in like some sort of family court, and the dad took care of the child, and he was the one paying child support. And
wild. I remember this,
And the mother was there to sue him to get more child support. And then the judge was like, "What the fuck? No."
Yeah.
And she made like 10 times more than him a month and shit.
Oh,
Like,
it's bad, man.
Yeah.
World's, listen, I am not saying the world is good for really anyone, any gender, any person, any race, but child support shit is fucked, man.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
Like I said, it should only be funds for the child, and then
Well,
if,
I think that's what the intent is. But
yeah,
they
but
just
like there should be
fucking-
able like you should be able to get like a PI or something like an audit done that shows that like
the money's going to the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Maybe that's what we'll do when one of us gotta get it or some shit. Who knows?
I hope fucking
Dude,
not.
fucking knock on wood, like, or some shit.
Jesus.
I shoot blanks, bitches.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, we'll
Anyway.
be you.
Anyway,
We'll be you.
anyway, so I got there and I fucking jumped out of the plane.
Yeah, you jumped out of the plane.
Yeah.
and then
Did you make any friends? Sorry.
Yeah, no, I did. I like everyone there, like know me and shit, and like I had like a bunch of non-perishable food items and stuff that I
Yeah.
just wasn't gonna eat because I was supposed to stay there a week longer, but with the way that the weather was down there, like I wouldn't have been able to jump, so I would have been stuck in like this 50 square foot
Yeah.
bunkhouse alone with no service on my phone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah, so I'd go kind of insane.
I mean, you could have just said fuck it and like drove up to Dallas and just fucking went ham or some shit.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't willing to fork out like another
Oh no, another like $2
grand on
Yeah, that's
fucking
fair.
hotels and shit.
It's very fair.
Half the reason I was there is because free lodging. But
yeah.
where was I going with that?
But you jumped out of planes and
And
Yeah.
your friends.
Oh, the friends, yeah, yeah. So I left a bunch of stuff there with them, and like they were gonna watch it for me because I might go back and do more jumps because I only got to do 5 solo jumps, and there's 18 that you need to complete. So I'm kind of like almost a third of the way there, I guess. And
You could wait for some like really good weather and then just go
Yeah.
up there for like 2 weeks and bang them all out.
yeah, exactly. And that was the plan for this, but the weather just didn't work out.
Yeah.
I didn't take into account that wind was a huge factor for skydiving.
yeah.
So it was like a
Who
beautiful.
would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought, right? So it was a beautiful day, fucking sun is shining, no clouds in the sky. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, we're gonna jump. And I get up there like, no, jump today. I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah, are you
fucking beautiful.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
But also, I feel like they're kind of pussies in a sense of like.
No, man, dude, shut
But,
the
like, what
fuck
they
up. They're
think-
jumping out of planes.
No, but what I mean is
thousands
like what
of
they
times.
think is wind and what we think is wind is two different things. Now, I'm not saying that it's safe to jump. They're obviously experts and know it. But what I'm saying is like if I go out there, I'm like, it's not a fucking windy
Yeah,
day. You
no,
know what
I know.
I mean? But
But
they're like,
it's-
nah, not
it's-
safe.
It's under like federal like the USPA, United States Parachute Association. Like you can only jump under certain weather conditions. So like they getting fucked like legally and shit.
Yeah.
if,
Yeah.
if we
They'd
jump.
be legally liable.
Yeah.
And then something happened to somebody and something happened.
Exactly.
And it happened to be that
Dude.
windy and
Yeah, never mind.
know-
I shouldn't say this. But
What?
I'll tell you off the pod though.
Okay. Yeah.
You go ahead.
Just a quick question. I know you're saying that it was actually kind of painful, like solo jumping.
Yeah.
Was it painful like that when you jumped with someone where you've also jumped with someone else and jumped yourself?
Yeah. So
Is it still painful? Like, did you find it painful when
I
you did?
found it was, I'd use the word pressure. It wasn't painful, but like when the parachute
thighs,
pulls,
man.
it fucking rips you up. But like I wouldn't say like, oh, fuck, that hurt.
it was uncomfortable.
Yeah, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But like,
But the so the on the Friday I got there, I had to do my 2 tandem jumps, which is when someone strapped to your back.
so real quick, sorry, I
That's how
might have
it-
misheard you, but is those 2 tandem jumps included in the 5 jumps you did? You said so, what, just solo or no? Like, how many jumps total did you do?
7.
Seven,
Okay,
seven, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So the 2 tandem jumps Friday, that hurt more than when you're jumping solo. Because like you said, all the pressure on your thighs with the strap, where the straps are there,
Yeah.
and it's all the way to the other guy too. Plus
Yeah.
your you know,
Yeah.
so that was super fucking uncomfortable. But then to your point, Mike, like there was no pain when I was like by myself.
Oh, okay. That's
Like it was heavy though.
Yeah.
Fucking 30 pounds, man.
Yeah,
Just
I mean-
hugging around your back, man. You're like, fuck, this is, I don't know, it's
Yeah.
fucking weird. And doesn't seem like a lot, but like I was like, fucking Jesus. And then when you jump, you're supposed to arch your back, and like you don't use those muscles like ever, like because like you're trying to bend your back,
Yeah,
like
you're trying to like
Bend your back.
you're trying to make a U,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like your dick and balls is facing the ground.
Yeah, so like, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not easy to do, man. The first 2 jumps I had was on Monday, and that's when the eclipse was actually. That's fucking sick too. And dude, there was people there that paid $900 US to jump when the eclipse was going on.
That's crazy.
$900
Were
US.
they just jumping dark? Was it like pitch
yeah, it
dark?
was like so the planes just went up
Yeah.
when it was just about to happen, and then they jumped like just before it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But so like they kind of jumped when it was daytime, and then it was nighttime. And
In the sky, there it was in nighttime. And then
Being a pilot
Yeah.
for that must also be cool.
dude, apparently you could see the horizon around the entire
Yeah.
globe,
That's really cool.
or not the globe,
But yeah,
or
I know what you're
fucking
trying
the
to
sun
say.
around the entire horizon. I mean, fuck,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to say.
That's
Cool.
cool.
Yeah. Anyway, but so my back was fucking killing after the first day of jumps, man, and I was just popping Advil and shit, and then the second time I got to jump was Friday. I had to wait 4 days to jump again. So, so I was just fucking. I read like a couple books and shit because there's nothing else to be had.
Did you? How was your first jump though? Like, did you fucking do it successfully? Or
Yeah. So I passed all my jumps up until the last one. Actually, I'll get to that. But the first jump, yeah, it was so fucking scary, man. Like I didn't think I was gonna be scared, but like when you're up in the plane and you have to walk by yourself, like you're not strapped on anymore. It's not a tandem jump. If you fucking fall, you're falling for yourself, and like you look down and you see the ground, you're just like, oh fuck me, man. And you gotta hang onto that bar, and you gotta like squat down and put your whole body out, like both of your shoulders. So the only thing that's keeping you in is your right foot and like your grasp onto this bar. If you let go, you're fucking gone. And I got sweaty ass hands. So I was nervous of that. That was the only part I was nervous. But once you jump out of the plane, it was
You're
just like
laughing.
tandem jumping.
Yeah,
Hags. It was
you're-
fucking
You're
like
laughing.
you're just like at first it's like, you're like holy fuck, like if you don't arch you're not steady and you'll just fall everywhere and it feels different, not fun.
Did you do any flips or anything in the air? Anything cool?
No, I didn't get to do that shit yet, but I inadvertently did a backflip
That's cool.
on my second jump on like when we left. I didn't like arch enough, and then the wind just kind of took me and spun me around.
Did you have like a mini heart attack? Or?
I did. I did. She was trying to tell me to do shit with hand signs. I was just blanking. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, what do I do? What do I do now? So I was just looking at my like altimeter like the entire time, and you had to pull the chute by like 6,000 feet starting off, and then it got lower and lower the more you advanced. But for this pull, it was like 5,500 feet. So I was just staring at my altimeter, being like, please be 5,500 feet, like soon. Because I was like, holy fucking shit. Because I wasn't confident in my arch, man. It was just not good
So
enough.
you have a watch that tells you like when you should pull the parachute? Is that how it works?
Yeah. It's like, it's just like a.
So
Yeah.
like, what if it broke? Just a quick.
Oh,
one.
you look at the ground, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
You do it
that's where I fish. You know what I
You
mean?
look at the watches from his pull,
Like,
anyways.
at that point, you just be super careful and go really early.
But you know what, though? That is a great question because I didn't ask that, and I don't know how they work. I don't know if they're like solar powered or like battery or like whatever. I think they might be solar
I'm
powered.
assuming it's probably a battery.
Yeah.
Like
But what if the battery dies?
well, like a lithium battery. Like they fucking last forever.
It could
Yeah,
happen.
but it could happen.
It could happen.
It could happen. Who
Well,
knows?
maybe they replace the batteries every so many months so that they don't.
Yeah, but what if you forget?
But they don't forget.
How do you know? How many people die in a parachuting accident every year? Let's Google it.
Less than fucking car accidents and shark attacks and coconut
Yeah, probably
because
because there's only fucking 5% of the
I'm
population
Googling
that
right
does
now.
it.
probably less.
Exactly, and you're
Yeah.
comparing it to car accidents.
Yeah, but it's you have a better chance of dying by getting hit by lightning.
Correct. The chances of it.
Really?
Chance.
Because okay, listen to this.
oh, I'm not playing devil's advocate or anything.
Listen,
I agree.
No, listen to this. Listen to this. The canopy. So I had this question too. So during
fucked.
ground school, we were just going over like anything bad that could happen with the parachute. Like if you open up your chute and then there's like a line that goes over the parachute. So when you look up, like you can't see like the square canopy. It's just like
A
fucking
ball?
crumb. Yeah, and then you're like, oh fuck, what do I do? Like that parachute's not gonna save me. So there's like. You probably already know this, but there's like a way you can
Backup?
there's a way you can just detach the one that you're connected to right now
Yeah.
that's not working and just pull a reserve chute.
Right.
And I was like, okay, what if the reserve chute doesn't work?
And you die.
Yeah, but so apparently the Packers, man, they can pack up a canopy in like 5 minutes, but with the reserve chute, there's like this federally regulated person that does them, and they're way more meticulous with it, and it takes them like a couple hours to actually do. So
It's kind of like it's not 100%, but it's like
but it's as
fucking
close to
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be fine.
So,
Yeah.
if you were to guess how many people died in the last recorded year I see here is 2021. So
Okay.
let's take 2021 for example.
Okay.
How many people do you think died, and how many jumps
Were there?
taken?
Okay,
So
I'm gonna go-
so what's the percentage like of death rate? You mean?
No, yeah,
No,
we're-
I just
we're
want you to
guessing.
guess.
I'm gonna say 102 deaths.
Yeah.
Injuries or deaths?
Deaths,
Deaths. I'm gonna go a little less. than that.
fatalities.
Fatalities.
Yeah.
87 fatalities.
Okay,
160,000 jumps.
Josh,
2 deaths, 500,000 jumps.
jail. Did you look at my phone or do you?
No,
Okay.
I was trying to do the math with my calculator quickly, but I don't know. I feel like I want to say it's like a 99 point fucking something % survival rate.
I'll do the percent after.
Okay. I would say 8 deaths and fucking 600,000 jumps.
4 deaths,
Yeah.
820,000 jumps.
So 3.35 million jumps,
Whoa.
Oh my god.
3.57 million jumps, 10 fatalities.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Fuck
That's
yeah. What's
insane.
the percentage on that?
That's
bitch?
what I was just
That's
gonna look
99
up.
point something.
Is that nothing though?
So like, yeah,
Yeah, but neither's driving a vehicle,
Yeah.
and you choose to do that
Like,
every
if we're
day.
talking-
I have to do that.
yeah, but if
I don't
we're talking
choose it.
inherent risk, there's
So there's
I
a
bet you-
0.0002.8%. Wait,
0.0. Oh, that's times the 100.
Yeah,
So that's the percentage.
okay. So
No, I did that
0.2%.
already.
0.2%.
Yeah, I
Dude, that
did
feels
times it by
way low.
100.
Yeah, so
Way-
it's like
way more
99.999.
Either way,
Feels high.
either way, we're not doing calculus here in the pod.
3.5 million.
Question for you, Mike. Google this for me real quick.
No, it is 0.00028%.
Google this for me. I bet you more people died from drowning in their shower.
I would think so.
I would think so too.
Like tub or shower?
Just like a shower, just a stand-up shower.
A stand-up? Are they drown in the stand-up shower?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's called committing suicide.
No.
Dude,
I feel like
you.
that's
so
called
they're
committing
under the
suicide.
water with their mouth open, but they're just refusing to
No,
move.
no.
They're just like, ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
No,
The stroke didn't kill him.
If
That's
you
called
slip,
fucking
if you
suicide.
slip and fall and hit your head, there's still a level of water. All you need is like a half inch of water.
But
to
you,
go
oh,
in.
You
oh,
said
you
drowning.
said stand-up tub.
Yeah,
Or
if I'm
stand-up
standing
shower.
up in my shower and I like
said
go to
drown.
walk in and fall, yeah, and I slip, fall, and I'm like knocked out because I
Okay,
hit my
yes.
head, and I drown because my head's under the water.
I'm assuming that they're just
I'm not
standing up
saying
the
I'm
whole
just
time.
like chilling. I'm like, hey man, what's up? How we
So-
doing?
I wish this water would stop drowning.
There's
me.
no stat on that.
There's no stat.
There's
There's
no
no
stat.
recorded stat.
There's
That's a very
the only
obscure
stat,
fucking stat.
The only stat.
I was honestly my thing. The reason I brought it up was I was trying to think because we like you made the comparison of you drive a car every day and that like millions of people die. I was trying to think of something you do like every day that like probably kills more
well,
people.
Dude,
if it
slips
makes
and falls in the
if
shower.
it makes you feel, yeah, I was about to say. So it doesn't say just shower, but shower and bathtub. One person dies per day in the United States.
Bang, that's
Yeah,
way more.
Like that's a fuck ton more.
way more.
It's 365.
Quick maths.
That's insane.
But the usage of showers
2
is a
plus
lot
2
more
is
than
4.
3.57 million. I would hope.
Yeah, that's
Like-
true. The
like,
number.
The number, like you say, so it's like 365 people die from bathtub or shower
Yeah,
a
but you're-
year. And then you have how many shower/baths have been taken in the U.S. last year?
You would hope it's
Definitely-
300 million times 365.
Yeah. So like
Oh yeah, lower
in the
lower
billions,
death rate.
in the billions
but
or trillions.
there's more.
Yeah,
There's more deaths.
more
though.
deaths.
Yeah, but there's
lower death
it's a
rate.
much higher percentage than.
Guys, we're so good at math. It's actually insane.
That's why I did
Real
business,
quick.
baby.
So real quick, I want to bring this up because I thought of it today.
It's like 900
Okay,
billion.
and it's a tangent off of what Jail was talking about. So you were talking about how heavy, like the 30-pound, like
Yeah, it feels
parachute
fucking
and
heavy,
everything.
man. Oh, actually, sorry. Just before you get
Yeah.
to this, one tip that the instructor told me to arch better. It was like pretend one of your buddies just like shoved their thumb up your ass. And just fucking,
I was gonna
and
say
just,
it's kind of
arch
like
forward.
it's kind of like you're fucking in doggy.
You gotta
'cause the girl
clen-
gotta
dude,
fucking
you gotta
like,
clench your ass, man, hard, and
Just
just
clench
fucking
it.
hip thrust all the way down,
Just you're fucking that air.
No, you're not even
You're
fucking.
just trying to get it
you're
as
just-
deep as you can.
You're just holding it there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're just getting in there
you're
as
close
deep
to-
as you
yeah,
can.
First,
You're close.
I'm gonna get a little bit fucking more.
Or that, or it's like when you're close to coming,
Now
but
I'm
you don't
at
want to take it out, so you just say,
4.2.
just keep it in there for a second.
Just stop moving.
Yeah, just stop moving for a second. Just keep it in there for a
Give me
second.
a second.
Yeah,
Give me a second. Give me a second.
yeah, that's the fucking worst. When you're getting a little too close too early and just hold it in there, and you're like, keep it in there, hold it, hold it, hold it.
I gotta sneeze. You don't have to actually have to
Yeah,
sneeze though.
fine.
Yeah.
No friction, no friction.
What's
But anyways.
fucking in like the army? Like, turn on.
We're back. We're good. We're
Stand
good.
still.
Then you start again. You're like, we're good. But then you feel it again. You're like, wait. Double time. Double time. Jesus Christ. But anyways, real quick.
And then you realize a minute and a half has passed.
You're like, oh fuck.
You realize it's been 48 seconds, and you're like, this is just terrible for everyone involved.
Catastrophe.
Real quick before we end the pod here, because of the whole weight thing. So I picked up a brisket from Costco today. Okay,
Sick
and it was
briskets and
a
seeds.
7-pound brisket. Okay, great, good sized brisket. I don't understand how weight works, because if you gave me a 20-pound like dumbbell, I could hold that in my arm and walk around and be fine. By the time I put the brisket like I was holding it, like my arms were out type of thing, and I put it across them. By the time I got from the meat section to the line and stood in the line for like 20 seconds, my arms were dead.
Does that have to
So
do with the
I-
distribution of the
Yeah.
weights?
I
100%,
guess, because
yeah.
like I just don't understand it though. Like, why is something that's 7 pounds feel
Well, think about-
astronomical?
And you
Think
use
about
your
all the
hands all
muscles.
day,
Think
yeah.
about all the muscles that you're using
In your
holding up
wrist.
the brisket.
You're using your
Yeah, but
I
you're
know,
using
but
your
you're
forearms.
overworking your
Yeah.
whole forearm
Yeah.
as
And
opposed
they're
to
just-
just holding
they're
onto a
stuck in this-
dumbbell.
they're
Just
also-
holding onto a dumbbell like that, just picking it up.
all
Think
your
about picking
forearm.
up like a 40-pound suitcase.
Think about
With your
how
arm,
much
you
you
can just like that.
Yeah. Think about how much you pick up with your wrists and stuff, and how little you actually pick stuff up with just forearms. Like,
That's true.
My
On a
argument,
frequent
my
basis.
argument is that so you're holding the brisket like this, right, with your
Yeah,
arm out.
yeah.
So do the same thing with a 20-pound weight. You're gonna feel the same way. You can't just
Yeah.
hold a 20-pound weight like this as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're also not using your forearms.
It's gonna
with the
burn the
brisket, it's just
fucking.
your
Well,
upper
you
arms.
could do it, but it's gonna be a great workout. It's gonna burn the shit out of your arms.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you're thinking. You're also probably thinking of like holding up a 20-pound dumbbell and not picking up a 20-pound dumbbell and walking around a fucking warehouse with it. Yeah.
True. All valid points. All valid points.
I'm glad we came to that conclusion.
I'm glad. Hey, you learned something new. I asked that question for information. You know, we got it. We got information.
We just got so literal.
So, real. How
Serious.
fast? How
Yeah.
fast can you tell us what happened on your last jump? Because you said you failed it.
Oh yeah, okay. So quickly. I was supposed to do a 360 one way and then a 360 the other way, and then I was supposed to like fly into him and like dock ships.
Like Cox? You're Cox.
Yeah, we had to.
You're like, he showed me how
Like
to arch
the
that
blades,
day.
like in Blades of Glory when they fucking skate into each other like this.
We had to do that, but I didn't get to do that because I took too much time fucking spinning around and shit. And yeah, that's the only reason I.
So
failed
how?
that one.
Like, did you land fine everywhere? or-
Dude, the first landing. Sorry, Mike. I know you gotta go.
It's all good.
But I completely missed the drop zone.
You landed in a farm.
I
Didn't
had
you?
to get some guy in a quad had to come pick me up. Like when we jumped out of the plane, I couldn't see. Like it looks like a big sword. The airstrip does, and I just couldn't see that anywhere. And then by the time I saw it, I was at 3,000 feet, and I was like, it was like a mile that way. I was like, oh, okay. So here's this random field that I'm gonna just roll into. And I did, man. I had to fucking tuck and roll.
You're
man.
lucky that your parachute didn't like get caught in like a tree or something. You're like high up. You know what I mean?
Oh
well,
yeah.
I feel like you would have
You have-
fucked up if you landed in a tree.
Yeah, dude, it was very flat. And
Oh,
open
okay.
grounds there.
That's all good.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's been the Second Round Podcast. Thanks so much for listening. As always, tell all your friends. Please like, subscribe. Let us know what you think of Jail's parachuting stories, about
Oh.
how he loves to dock ships, all
And-
those questions.
I went 3 for 3 on diving.
You went 3 for 3 on docking.
on
Docking. 3 for 3 on docking.
On landing on my
No,
feet.
I heard docking, and that's what we're going to go with.
3
I
for
heard
3 landing on my feet on Friday. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Jail's the best docker in the
He's
world.
the best docker around.
Name that the fucking video.
And fuck you, Brad Marchand, you fucking rat.
Yeah, you can't do that. It'd
Yeah,
be
that-
another 4 hours.
That's a nice shot, though.
Peace.
Fuck.
That was a great shot.
Thanks for making me money, though.